After 80, aging can feel like an unstoppable force. Muscles weaken, sleep patterns unravel, the world grows quieter, more distant. But what if the real culprits behind this decline aren't just physical? What if it's not your heart or bones that are failing, but invisible threads slowly unraveling the fabric of your daily life? Small moments like greeting the mailman, sharing a laugh at the store, or tending a morning ritual quietly disappear. And with them, so does something vital. The truth is, we often overlook the subtle losses that chip away at our strength and spirit, not because we're unaware, but because they slip in unnoticed, disguised as just getting old. In this video, we'll explore 5 overlooked causes of aging after 80 that science is only beginning to understand. Hidden changes that erode memory, weaken immunity, and dim our emotional vitality. These aren't inevitable, they're reversible if we know where to look. It's the small things we miss the most. The brief wave to a neighbor across the fence, the casual exchange with a cashier at the grocery store, the quick joke shared with a mail carrier. These moments may seem trivial, but they are actually tiny sparks that ignite the brain's social circuits. After the age of 80, however, these moments start to disappear. We stop going to the store, either because of physical challenges or because it's more convenient to shop online. Hearing difficulties make conversations harder, and some people become reluctant to engage, fearing they might misunderstand or not hear at all. Slowly, the world outside becomes quieter, not because it's quieter, but because we've stopped participating in it. Neurologically, these tiny interactions feed the brain vital stimulation. They act as social vitamins, keeping regions related to memory, empathy, and emotion regulation active. When they vanish, the impact is not merely psychological, it's biological. A lack of microsocial contact has been linked to increased feelings of isolation, which can lead to memory decline, slower cognitive response, and even a weakened immune system. The less we talk, the more we retreat into ourselves, and that, ironically, accelerates the very decline we fear. When you're in your 80s, a single fall can change your life. That fear of breaking a hip, of being hospitalized, of becoming dependent, makes many older adults cautious, but for some, caution crosses into avoidance. Instead of walking to the mailbox, they stay inside. Instead of cooking, they eat cold food. Instead of gardening, they stare out at the tools they once used. This overcautious inactivity may seem like a safe choice, but ironically, it's this very immobility that can lead to frailty. Our bodies, unlike machines, don't stay in stasis when unused. They deteriorate like a garden neglected. Muscles atrophy, especially the core muscles that help us stand, balance, and move confidently. When we stop using them, we don't just grow weaker, we lose coordination, resilience, and autonomy. Studies show that even light physical movement, a stroll through the garden, stretching while seated, standing for a few extra minutes a day, can maintain muscle tone and improve balance. It's not about training for a marathon. It's about refusing to let fear freeze us. Because when movement becomes optional, health becomes negotiable. Our ancestors woke with the sun and slept with the stars. Their bodies followed nature's rhythms. But now we wake up to alarms and fall asleep with screens. For those over 80, this change has a profound impact. As we age, our circadian rhythm, the body's internal clock, becomes more sensitive to changes in light exposure. The lack of bright natural light in the morning and the flood of artificial light at night throws everything off balance. Too little light in the morning means our brain doesn't get the signal to wake up. We feel groggy and unfocused. Too much light in the evening, especially blue light from screens, suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals it's time to sleep. The result? Restless nights, shallow sleep, frequent waking, and daytime fatigue. This cycle creates a chain reaction. Poor sleep leads to lowered immunity, poor mood, reduced memory function, and a heightened risk of chronic illness. One solution is both simple and profound. Reconnect with sunlight. A walk in the morning sun, or even sitting near a bright window, can help recalibrate the body. At night, turning off screens an hour before bed, using warm lighting, and creating a restful sleep space can work wonders. By 80, many have said goodbye to people they never imagined life without. A spouse, a best friend, a sibling. Loss becomes part of the landscape of living. But unlike younger years where we might talk, cry, or reach out, older adults often bottle it up. They stay composed, stoic, not wanting to burden children, not wanting to seem weak. But that unspoken grief becomes a silent intruder. Emotionally, the suppression of grief leads to a shutdown, not just of tears, but of vital systems. It interferes with sleep, disrupts digestion, weakens immunity, and drains joy. People may eat less, withdraw from conversations, and lose interest in things they once loved, not because they don't care, but because their emotions have no outlet. Psychologists note that expressing emotion, even privately through journaling, prayer, art, or speaking with a trusted friend or counselor, can ease the grip of sorrow. It doesn't erase the pain, but it gives the body permission to heal. Perhaps the most overlooked factor in aging is not physical at all. It's the loss of daily purpose. When younger, we wake with a list. Get the kids to school, fix the faucet, bake the pie, write that letter. After 80, that list shrinks. Maybe there's no job, no pressing chore, no one expecting anything. And without a reason to rise, even the strongest body can feel lifeless. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. It can be watering plants, writing postcards, or teaching a grandchild a card game. But the key is that it gives shape to time. It gives meaning to motion, and it lights a spark in the heart. Without it, people move less, eat less, and engage less. But with it, even a small why, they thrive. Cultivating purpose can be as simple as setting a ritual. Morning tea on the porch, caring for a pet, writing a short memoir. The body responds to purpose like a plant to sunlight. It grows. After 80, aging can feel like an unstoppable force. Muscles weaken, sleep patterns unravel, the world grows quieter, more distant. But what if the real culprits behind this decline aren't just physical? What if it's not your heart or bones that are failing, but invisible threads slowly unraveling the fabric of your daily life? Small moments like greeting the mailman, sharing a laugh at the store, or tending a morning ritual quietly disappear. And with them, so does something vital. The truth is, we often overlook the subtle losses that chip away at our strength and spirit, not because we're unaware, but because they slip in unnoticed, disguised as just getting old. In this video, we'll explore 5 overlooked causes of aging after 80 that science is only beginning to understand. Hidden changes that erode memory, weaken immunity, and dim our emotional vitality. These aren't inevitable, they're reversible if we know where to look.